The new Season 8 update is upon us, and along with it are some of the most revolutionizing features and changes to ever come to the game. The ability to PvP whenever you like almost instantaneously, along with some true endgame and hour-consuming cosmetics, the Skeleton Curse and the Athena's Blessing Curse. But there have been some issues with this update, some exploit abusing and unsportsmanlike actions resulting in unfair fights, and crazy fast allegiance gain within the new companies. So today I'm going to show you what these methods are and how some people have been gaining allegiance levels super fast in hopes that these methods get patched and changed. But before I tell you these methods, I need to disclaim that I am only showing this to the wider audience because it needs to be patched, and there needs to be some serious change to this new PvP mode. Otherwise, it's going to go downhill pretty quickly if it hasn't already by the time this video is out. Also, I'm doing a holiday season giveaway for an obsidian capstone worth over $1,000 to you guys, so check the pinned comment or the description box for a link to join up. It's totally free, so why not get involved? So, what is this method? Well, we all know this event is Reapers versus Athenas, right? So using that spirit, the easiest way to get allegiance levels is to team up with fellow Reapers or Athena representatives, depending on what team you're fighting for. When fighting alongside a fellow Reaper, if they are placed into a battle where they must defend from an invading Athena, should you hit this Athena boat once with a cannonball and they go on to sink, you will gain allegiance level for that sink within the Servants of the Flame, as long as you have the hourglass voted on. Meaning, if there is 2 or 3 or even 4 ships, all teamed up and all queued as defenders sitting at an island, whenever someone is placed into a fight as an invader against one of those ships, it will be a 1v3, 1v4, meaning the sink is much easier for the Reapers, therefore meaning faster reputation gain. This is by far the scummiest way of gaining allegiance, and I think it absolutely needs to be removed from the game, since it ruins the whole 1 versus 1 aspect that the fights are supposed to be. It's completely unfair, unsportsmanlike, and not balanced at all. I've been teamed on by multiple people many times already, and it's just boring, and you're honestly better off quitting, since how can you possibly win a 1 versus 2, 1 versus 3 when you are confined to a tiny zone? All it takes is the 2 or 3 ships to spam chain shots and you're essentially done for. You're disabled and suddenly you have 6 people on your boat. Now yes, in order for me to get this video and the footage for it, I had to do some teaming myself, so I can first hand say how broken and unfair it is, especially if you find a solo. They will be placed into a solo battle. All you have to do is sit there and kill them while they sink. It's ridiculous and completely unfair. I didn't take any enjoyment out of sinking them. The only joy I found was seeing how completely stupid it was that this was allowed, which further reinforced why I wanted to create this video. So what's my solution? What suggestions do I have to overcome this issue and stop this issue of teaming? Well, it's pretty simple really. When someone is placed into a battle, the circle needs to become a black zone, and by this I mean anyone who steps foot into the zone who isn't in the battle gets a black screen back to their boat, and should their boat already be in the circle, their boat is teleported outside of the zone. They can already do this with the black screen at the Legend of the Veil Tornado anyway, so it should be fairly easy to implement. Alternatively, you could make it so that any ships that enter into the zone take Red Sea damage, which isn't repairable and gets worse and worse until they eventually sink. Though this doesn't counter the potential issue of the teaming crews boarding the player's boat, so this isn't a great solution, but it could also be added as another countermeasure, I don't know. So there you have it, the easiest way to get allegiance with the Servants of the Flames or the Athenas. A stupid, unfair way which will most definitely turn people away from the game and this new update. But if you want easy leveling, then that is the way to go currently, and you can see it in a lot of servers that you get placed into, especially since lowering your hourglass resets the cooldown. So if you're all sat at Reapers or at an outpost, you can easily be doing 3 fights every 10 minutes, because all you have to do is vote up the hourglass, defend a battle, go in lower, re-raise, and then your cooldown is reset. It's very, very broken, very unfair, and can be easily abused and exploited. Because I mean, you've probably seen by some of the footage in this video just how insane it is to get teamed on. Thank you for watching. Let's get this mode fixed and teaming removed.